live. Hey man, welcome back to the Golden Goose DFS show, man. I am your host, Chandler Blakely, aka Goose Man, here today bringing you another edition of my starting five for Draftkings and Fanduel, alright? Just finishing up the Friday night slate, man. So y'all know we got the lineup review pulled up for you. Alright. Let's get right into it, man. And before we do that, man, please hit the subscribe button for your boy. Hit the like button for your boy, man. It's greatly appreciated and much needed, all right? Thank y'all for y'all support. Thank y'all for tuning in, man, all right? All right, lineup review. Got it pulled up here, man. $3 max. Came in 340th place. Won $6 on this, man. Put up a total of 308. Alright. So if you caught the updated starting five yesterday, man, you would have saw I went with Mike Connolly, Victor Oladipo, Jeremy Grant, PJ Washington, and this was Bismack Biyombo, alright? So let's get into how we got into it. We'll start right here with what was supposed to be Bismack Biyombo. So I had him slated in right here, man, but we got the news a little bit before the game started that Bismack Biyombo would not be starting, which really threw a monkey wrench in my plan because I had anticipated him starting all day. So I was left stuck holding the bag, and the only two options I could go to here was Morris or Kevin Looney, man. I didn't feel too comfortable with Looney. Morris was getting the start, so I went that way. It didn't matter which way I went, Looney or Morris. Neither one of them did much to help me out. So I got stuck holding the bag right here once we saw Biyombo wasn't starting, all right? Now, to get into the rest of the starting five, man, I felt like yesterday was going to be a balanced build. I thought a balanced build was the way to go yesterday. As we had a few superstars, but not any that I think could punish us. Like, you know, we didn't have any Greeks or any Luka, nobody that could really hit 80 plus. LeBron and Dame them can, but I didn't really feel like there was the spot tonight they was going to do it. So I felt like a balanced build was the way to go tonight, and that's how I came up with the starting five. And so at the point guard, Mike Conley, you see him at 6,100. We went here, man. I thought he was too cheap. I thought he was underpriced, and I knew in this matchup with the Heat that nobody really wanted to touch this game because it was the lowest total on the slate. But you see they end up putting up a high total here going over. But I knew he would come in low on for that simple fact that nobody wanted to go to this game. And plus there was some other plays at guard everybody wanted to get to. So we went Mike Conley there. We got him at a nice 4% ownership. He gave us 31. Just okay, man. Just about 5x. We needed a little more from. I was expecting about 40 from him here in this spot, but we'll take this 31. All right. Shooting guard, man, another spot, Victor Oladipo, man. In this game against Toronto, I felt like nobody was going here, man, and I didn't know why. When last game out, he played 30 plus minutes. He just didn't shoot the ball well. He was like 5 of 22, 5 of 21 or some of that from the field. I'm going to want a guy playing over 30 minutes and taking that many shots, especially a guy like Oladipo who's going to give you rebounds and assists, possibly a few steals in there as well. So we wanted to go with him at 7,400, and he gave us a nice return at 45 DK points right here. Coming in at small forward, man. I wanted to get a piece of that Sacramento-Detroit game. We almost got overtime in there, man. It should have been there, man. So I went with Jeremy Grant, man. I thought people would probably not look at him because his inconsistencies of lately, but I liked him in this matchup, man. Coming back from taking the day off, man, so I felt like my bad, sorry about that. So I felt like he was kind of rested, man, and I liked him in an up-paced matchup against the Kings. And then coming in at power forward, we went PJ Washington, man. I'm surprised he got that much ownership. I wanted to get a piece of this Charlotte Golden State game. I thought PJ Washington was a good spot to attack it, especially when we seen Zeller was out. I figured he could see a few more minutes at center, as I thought he would be serving as Biyombo's direct backup. But Biyombo didn't play, and PJ Washington just started right out at center. But he gave us a great return at 43 DK points on his 5,400 price tag. All right. So that was the starting five, right? Rounding out the rest of my lineup, like I said, I just wanted to go balanced, man. I wanted to go Chris Paul in this matchup against the Bulls, man. You know, the Bulls is one of the up-paced matchups, man. Lackluster defense. I thought he had a nice price on him, and he gave us a great return at 7,500, dropping us 50 DK points. Next up, finishing out the lineup, I wanted to go Darius Baisley, man. With Horford being out, man, everybody was going to this game. They was going to the Dorts of the world, the Robies, some people even going Muscala, some Kenrick Williams, and I felt like Baisley was going overlooked, man, especially in another up-paced matchup against the Hawks here, man. And my assumption was pretty correct here. As we saw him come in at 6%. Pretty much 7% rounding up, man. He gave us pretty much 40 DK points. You gotta love it for this price tag. And then rounding it out, man, to finish it up. Just wanted to get a piece of the chalk. I liked him like everyone else, man. De'Aaron Fox. Great price on him. Nice matchup against the Pistons. I knew I was different everywhere else, so I didn't mind locking him in at the chalk, especially since I wanted to go balanced bill. All right, and that's how you get this lineup right here that gave us 308. That'll do it for the Friday nighter, man. Let's take a look at tomorrow's slate. See what I got cooking for y'all. All right. Opening it up at point guard, man. Oh, before we get into it, I'm sorry, man. We have been getting a few questions, man. Some people want to see some things. I would like to do some value plays. I try to do the ones I can, but it's just hard talking about value plays, especially when I do these videos most times the night before. So any like value I talk about pretty much probably be obsolete by time lock, as we got tons of injury news and things of that nature. So any value plays I talk about right now would probably be, like I said, probably be obsolete by time lock. And then just another thing with my videos, guys, you never gonna really see me recommend the superstars on my starting five. The guy that's like 10K and up, you're never gonna see them too many times unless it's like a 2-game slate, 3 games, something like that. I try to avoid giving out the superstars because, yeah, I mean, you guys don't need me to tell y'all that Harden and Jokic is a good play, so I don't feel like I'm giving y'all any value by adding the superstars to the starting five. So that's just how I view it, and that's just how I do it, all right? That being said, man, let's look and see what we got to tomorrow on your screen. Going right back to Mike Connolly, man. Price only came up $200, man. A nice matchup against the Magic here. Hopefully they don't crush them too bad. I'll probably take, if I was putting a bet in, I'd probably take the Jazz. I don't even know what the line is, but I'll probably take it, whatever it is, with the Jazz, man. Nice matchup. That's my only concern is a blowout here, but he should be at 30 plus minutes. Like I said, he's really getting back into his groove, man, coming back from injury. I like Mike Conley in his spot against the Magic. Shooting guard. Early value play, man, I'm going to try. Now, this play is pending on the Spurs news, so we're going to have to keep an eye on that, man. We don't know if DeRozan will be back. LaMarcus Aldridge could be playing or could not be playing. We know Derek White is out, so we know we got the cast of characters we got in the backcourt for the Spurs. I want to take Lonnie Walker here because I know he's going to go under on. I still like him at his $4,300 price tag, man. You're talking about a guy who took 15, 16 shots last game. He just only hit 4 of them. I like a guy at a good price who's going to get the minutes. He should be at 30 plus minutes again, provided all those guys are out. And if he's going to be taking 16 plus shots, man, I want to get a piece of that, man. All we need him to do is shoot a little better to give us a big return for this 4,300. Coming in at small forward, man, I'm going Ben Simmons. I know it's hard rostering him, but I'm going to take a chance on Ben Simmons here, man, especially with no Tobias Harris tomorrow. They probably going to need him to pick up his scoring, man. I think he can definitely do that against these Cleveland Cavaliers, man. So I want to take a look at Ben Simmons, man. You know he's always a triple threat option whenever he steps on the court, man. So I like him in this matchup against the Cleveland Cavaliers, as I think they would need him to score a little bit more in this matchup, all right? And coming in at power forward, I want to look at Brandon Ingram, man. Going against the San Antonio Spurs here. I think he's going to go under on tomorrow. Is everybody probably going to favor Zion as well? They should. Zion's been playing out of his mind lately. He's been balling. But Brandon Ingram has still been very solid, man. You know he has 50-point upside. You know he's going to get the shots. You know he's going to have assist opportunities, man. I like him going against these Spurs here. And rounding out at center, man, Steven Adams. Listen, 2 games back from being out with injury, seeing him 30-plus minutes, man. He's going to be knocking on the door of a double-double, man. You really hope he can sneak us a few extra putbacks in, get us like 15 points, about 13 boards. That'd be a solid return on this $5,300 price tag, man. But I like Steven Adams in this matchup, man, going against the San Antonio Spurs. All right. There you have it, man. My starting 5 for DraftKings tomorrow. Mike Connolly, Lonnie Walker, Ben Simmons, Brandon Ingram, and Steven Adams. Alright, let's go take a look at the FanDuel side. But before we do, man, if you haven't hit the subscribe button, what you waiting on? If you haven't hit the like button, what you waiting on, man? Let's go on and hit that for your boy, alright? And also, man, go follow on Twitter, man, at DFS Goose, man, for you, so you can get the updated starting 5s when I tweet them out. I usually tweet them out about an hour before lock, alright? Now, looking at FanDuel, man, nothing changes at the top. Staying with Mike Connolly. I just broke down this matchup to you, man. Get you a piece of Mike Connolly tomorrow. Now, coming in at shooting guard, a guy I like over here, Seth Curry, man. Think he is too cheap, man. 4,700. I'm anticipating him getting a few more shots as well with no Tobias Harris, man. It's going to free up a lot of usage. It's going to be interesting to see what they do with the starting lineup over there. That could open up some more value if they decide to start Mike Scott or Furkan Korkmaz. We just have to see. But I like Steph Curry either way, especially at this 4,700 price tag in this matchup. Coming in at small forward, man. You know I'm going to stay with him. Brandon Ingram, he's $600 cheaper over here on FanDuel, man. That's shaping up to be a recipe for a big game, man. Brandon Ingram looking like one of my favorite plays on FanDuel right now, all right? And power forward, man. Go right back to Darius Baisley, man. He gave us a big performance Friday night, man. Gave us right at 40 DK points, man. I think he is still a little bit underpriced in this matchup against the Denver Nuggets at his 5,400. And we just have to keep an eye out on if Al Horford is out again, it's definitely going to boost him. But I'm still like him either way, whether Horford plays or not. Get you some Darius Baisley tomorrow. And rounding out at center, man, paying up over here for the big man, Karl-Anthony Towns, looking to take advantage of this matchup against the Washington Wizards, man. See, they got a couple of buys they could throw at them, but I think Karl-Anthony Towns really gets it going, especially in this matchup against the Wizards. Up-paced game for him. I like him to dominate down low, all right? There you have it, man. My starting 5 for FanDuel tomorrow. Mike Conley, Seth Curry, Brandon Ingram, Darius Baisley, and Karl-Anthony Towns, man. Get you some exposure to these guys. Get them in your player pool. I'm going to have plenty of them, man. This has been the show for this evening. Y'all know the motto. Chances make champions. Y'all green up. I see y'all tomorrow, alright? Let's go.